So Girls Last Tour has been one of my most anticipated anime for the fall 2017 anime season. Ever since I saw that preview, this looked like a world that I wanted to get lost in, and it definitely delivered on that. Pretty much this show, it seems like it's going to be a very comfy and almost feels like it could be a slice of life type series. But it has this element of unknown where you don't truly know at any point in time where the episode might go. At the end of the day, it feels like it's just going to probably be these two main female characters, Chi and Yu, I believe are their names. And essentially, this world is destroyed. We don't know too much of what happened. We did get a bit of a flashback, and it seems like war destroyed the world, as war probably will destroy our world. Who the hell knows when? And essentially, it feels like it's going to be a story just focusing on them, trying to survive, but it's not going to kind of emphasize the danger element, but it feels like it's going to rather emphasize the more humanity side to it, because in this episode, it's constantly brought up, like, why did they have all these guns when there was so many people starving? Like, why did they focus so much on these weapons rather than people needing food? And it's just this constant level of, like, you feel like these are the innocent minds of kids in a lot of ways, and that's kind of what you need, because this is a very apocalyptic world. There's nothing, as far as the eye can see, destroyed planes, just guns laying everywhere, and it's really a matter of survival, and it's these two girls going to cross this world and just try to live and figure out what they need to do within their lives, and it's very, very entertaining for that. The dialogue is fairly amusing. There's a fair amount of comedy, to be honest, for as dark as the world seems to be. And even when there is this one sequence where the one character's dreaming of this kind of like war scenario that once happened, she wakes up crying. There's even this moment where they kind of do this kind of like twist where you're not sure which way they're gonna go, where they're essentially sharing like one of these like packs of food that they found on this plane. And it's a pack of 5. And one of the girls is basically saying like, okay, we'll break it in half and share it. And the other grabs it and points her gun at her, and you're kind of thinking, like, what are they going here? Because I didn't think she was going to get shot or killed, but it was kind of like this play of, like, she ate it, and then she was kind of joking around, and then she kind of, like, beat her up a little bit. But it was just kind of amusing, and just, it wasn't really that serious, but you kind of got the sense of, down the line, if there really is no food and there's only one pack of bars, would they turn on one another? Because humanity does do that when we're kind of pushed to the edge, and it does leave the question of unknown, like, where could this go? But I don't think this is ever going to be a very dark series at the end of the day. I think it's going to be an overall positive one more times than not. It feels like a very comfy series. I could be proven wrong down the line, but even with this kind of dark and gloomy world, it feels like the characters that we're focusing on are so cheerful, and their character designs really help kind of like counter this world, and it just makes me immerse so damn much that I'm so excited to see where they're ultimately going to go. I don't think we're going to get insane character development. I don't think we're going to see anything that complex with a lot of this, but I feel like the world and world building is going to be fairly well done. And I really love the character models. They're very, very different from what we typically see with modern anime. They're very round, they're almost like chibi style, but it feels like something North American in my opinion, to be 100% honest. And I really love how it kind of counters this destroyed apocalyptic world, which is very gloomy but beautiful to look at, and I think it just works so damn well to just wrap this whole package up, with the soundtrack just being remarkable, might I add. This just feels like a passion project in a lot of ways. I know this is based off of pre-existing source material, but Girls Last Tour lived up to my expectations, and I am so excited to see where episode 2 and future episodes are gonna go, because I have no idea where they can truly go, if this will stay kind of comfy, fun, slice of life series, if they'll do something more serious down the line. But I'm interested in learning more exactly like what war brought this world down to its knees and essentially killed all humanity as we know it, and what they're ultimately going to do down the line. I think just right now, these two characters, they're cheerful, they're fun, they have their own kind of sense of personality. They're nothing that we haven't seen before, but they feel like they fit with this world, and it's going to be very interesting to see where their characters are going to go, and I'm just excited to see more about this world, and ultimately, where their survival is going to go. If they are going to survive, if maybe there is going to be other people who kind of put that on the line there. I love this first episode, so excited to see more. But what did everyone think of Girls Last Tour? Did you find this as enjoyable as myself, or were you a little disappointed? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below, and before you leave, smack that like button to show your support. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. So until next time, everyone, please take care and have a good one.